It's like 116 Fahrenheit here, so that's why I'm dressed like this. I jumped in the shower. I had to record a video. It hasn't been a long time. It's been a long time since I did one, and I really want to open these. I don't know what case this is from. I think it's a J case. I think it's a K case. Maybe a mix of both. I don't understand. They're from the giant bins that Walmart has, so I don't know. Last year, I'm back on Hot Wheels. I think I'll be able to find them at the dollar store later. The dollar stores get the older waves later. I think I'll be able to find like the missing treasure hunts and stuff that I'm missing if I do that route. I mean, yeah, last year I kind of took a break because Canada just wasn't getting cases, but there was just, especially in this case, there was just so many that I really wanted to get, and it's a mix of finding them at two different stores because the scalpers got to both places before mine, but for some reason the scalpers missed a few at the second location that I checked out. So I'm gonna let's take a look at some of the prized possessions. Now, if you've seen my Hot Wheels cars before, videos before, you know that I don't like the traditional ones that the grown men like myself like. I like more of the fun ones. However, Mattel, Hot Wheels being a Mattel product, is a huge, it's my favorite toy company, so it's really important for me to get this one. And at the first store, somebody had stolen all of these out of the boxes. None of these were available, so I was kind of confused at what case it was because there wasn't one of these at all. And I managed to find, I think there were like 8 of them. So I don't know if they put 8 boxes into those bins. The bins have 1, 2, 3, 6 compartments of, and they're just stacked full, and the cards get all banged up and smashed up. And I don't know, one of the Walmart employees said to me, "What are you looking for? Can I help you?" And she said, "They're all the same." And I said, "No, they're not the same. They're all different." For example, this was the only one of these I found. Now, I don't like to get realistic cars usually from Hot Wheels. I kind of like them from Matchbox. However, this is a beauty. This golden '89 Mercedes in, it's like a solid color, no deco. That's what I like a car. So it's a beautiful looking car. I don't know what to do about that, but I don't know where in the collection it goes. We're not finishing off, we're adding to a lot of the collection that we have. So today we will be looking at I can read what the screen time is, what they officially called. And I did get this from the last release. It came in 2 decos. They did it in the sepia tone as well, but I'm just going to add it to my collection. I'm going to open this one. It must be a different deco. I'm not sure about that, but look, I've got one spot open, so I may as well put it in this properties, this screen time collection. Look, I got some Matchbox. So Evelyn sent me some cars as well, which are kind of nice, but they're not in this video right now. Maybe later down the line. All right, there's this one. So last week I talked about how much I love the first response and the rescue vehicles. What do they call them? What are they called? Oh, first response. I I also struggle with not getting full collections. So there were 10 of them this time. But the thing is, I think I like everyone, and then when I like the majority of them, then I feel like I have to buy the whole subline. So you can see that it's 5 of 5, both years, but these are from 2 different years. And now I found this one and was like, and then I saw, like, I've been watching a lot of Hot Wheels videos and seeing what's coming up. This one is being redecoed, and when I was talking about loving all of the first response vehicles, I realized it was actually just this one that I liked. And when I saw that it came out in another deco, I was like, I have to get it. It's just so cool. We got the translucent blue and I don't know why I like these cars. Yes, I do. If there's a big translucent part. But then I go to an old dollar store. I go to a dollar store and they have old stock of this one. However, now I'm really kind of upset because this also came in white at its first incarnation, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to find the white one, so I don't know what I'm going to do about that, because I need to have the full collection of these. The next color wave of this one, I'm not saying color wave, I don't like when people use that term. Anyway, the next color deco of the yellow one is coming really, really soon, and I'm going to have to get it. Who knows? Maybe I have this one. No, I don't know. I've got a full set of rescue vehicles that I never opened from. It was probably from 2017 though. Okay, what else do I have here that I'm opening? Okay, so this one, again, translucent, I guess, is what got me. Red and green, I love that color combination. I mean, it's kind of Christmassy. It's hot sauce, not something that I'm even interested in, but just the deco and the design of this one is just really cool. When I saw people previewing it, I was like, I'm gonna have to wait until I see it and feel. But the bottle is big and it's chunky. It's not like all, some race cars are too slim and deco-y and meek. And streamlined, and I like more of a chunky, chunky car. That's what we like here on this toy channel. So I did have to get that and was right. And then they three other things that they redecoed. Let me do this quickly so that I can start opening them and put them in my collection. One of my new favorite cars are the Dwagon, yes, that's what they call it. Now this one they didn't do in the translucent bright colors like they did usually with it, so it's not looking like itself, but it is a really cool station wagon, and it does have the chrome on it, and I like the 80s, 90s deco on it. Now this one, the Speed Driver, is one of my favorite cars. I have a feeling that I'm missing lots of them, but I have, speaking of liking red and green, I have two translucent versions of this, and this is it's an Experimotor, one of my favorite kinds of Hot Wheels to collect because they do crazy things, and this one actually is an Allen key, and it's a wrench, and it's just really, really cool. And then I also like this color, even though it is not, it's like a pearlized, even though it is not a translucent like the other two that I've collected of it. And then the Flippin' Fast, I am getting every single one that they make of that. So it's one of the cars that I get every model, just like this one. I get every model of that too, and I will open these right now and show you as we go. Honorable mention is I got this one. This one was an accident, so I guess we'll start with that. So I forgot that I got this one. I was really excited to get this one. I can't believe I opened this in my last video and I don't remember opening it, but I think it's because you can barely tell that it's translucent, and I have been picking and choosing with the X-Racers this year, which is crazy because I love X-Racers, but like I was saying, they're a little too streamlined, a little too much deco on them. So I have not been getting them. But then when I was getting these cases ready to put my favorite cars in, I have organized them a bit better though since the last time, so you can see. So these are my favorite Glow Racer cars, and I have added the two kinds to the bottom of this collection. So this was from probably 2017 too, somewhere around there. 2020, somewhere in the late teens of the 20s, and then I've been adding the two new ones. So we're getting this one in a different deco, so I'm really excited to put that in with this collection. So that's really nice. I had the extra space left over. There were only 8 from this collection. These are my favorite X-Racer Glow Racers. No, you know what? These are X-Racers. It was the one year, see, this is where I get confused. The one year that they made the X-Racers Glow Racer, yes, they made them glow in the dark, but then they put out Glow Racers afterwards. But this one, the minimal deco and the white pearly undertone of the glowy part. So yeah, that's cool. And then adding just these two really cool full body translucent ones to this collection. I can't wait to find this one. I don't remember what color it's in. Maybe it's green, but I cannot be sure. So there's nothing to put in there, but I had to update you. I guess since I have this one out, let's just open up this Disney Steamboat Willie. Now this has a moving parts, and I have a whole box of screen times that I haven't opened, and some of the screen times that I did not get, which I cannot believe, because in the vein of this one, the Fast and the Furious cars are always, they're always fantastic. Here, I guess I can move some stuff now that we just have a pile of cars. But there's a movable part on this one, which is, I mean, it's movable in the way that the wheel, the coaster wheel on the bottom, so this glides. Oh, how funny. I could actually use this right now, couldn't I? So you can see how it spins the water wheel. But it's really cool. I didn't know if I put this one in my black and white collection, which I need to add some. I have a whole box of those, of black and white cars that I've collected. So these, like, they look like they're, you know, educational child toys from the 80s. They're just so cool, and this design is awesome. It is a boat. It might not be in this right scale, but it is really, really cool fishing boat. Cuteness and black and white, awesome, simple deco. That is what I like. That is why it had to join the ranks of these screen time property toys that I couldn't resist buying. So that's just a collection of those. The Masters of the Universe ones will probably have to be misplaced or transferred to a different location once I find some more, once I open up some more screen times. So let's now open, well, let's see what's here. What do we got going on here? All right, so here's where you run into problems. Oh yeah, this is a great box of favorites, because there's 2 or 3 actually that go in here. So here's an example of last year when I found a rescue vehicle, both done in transparent, that I had to get. So very similar to these two. Those should definitely be kept in the same box. And then we have this guy's in here, so you can see the red and the green translucent one, and we're getting it in blue today, in this pearly blue. I like everything about it. It's retro-y, it's cool. Are we going to open up that right now? We're going to open up that right now. And then also in this box is the Dwagons. So you can see that they really made it different. You can see that the first 2 that they put out, really cool deco with the super translucent fun, and this one's not as fun. You can't see through it. You can't see through the windows, but the deco is kind of cool. This one is also coming out in a different color that I might not like, but we'll see. So let's open this guy. And I just opened up those 2. Well, did I? I'm not sure. But check out this guy without the interruption of the glare. And we got the shiny chrome there, so that kind of like when they have a chrome on the car too. And it is a station wagon, so it's kind of a retro car, which I like, but it's also futuristic at the same time. And that's right up my alley. Steampunky, but done in this modern space white. So yeah, we've got all the elements going on here. The graffiti looks kind of space, but looks kind of 80s and kind of pop art. And yeah, this is a great car, actually. The white is, I'm really liking it. Oh, and we got the chrome on the back bumper, fender, and the front too. That's a nice looking car, but I don't know where to put it. So we're gonna have to, you can see where I want to put it. It's got to go with its brother. So other things are going to have to move around. I'm going to have to start a rescue box. But now let's open up this. It's an Experimotor. It has the special feature. It shows you, it's got lots of special features. No moving parts, of course, but this is an actual wrench, which is so cool. And this is an actual Allen key wrench. I mean, come on, like a ratchet. And what does it say here? Speed driver. 2019. So that's not that long ago. I mean, in my lifespan, it's not that long ago. So that means that maybe the red and the green are the only two that have been made. I'm going to have to double check that on the internet, but it'll be really fantastic if I do in fact have the full collection of these. Look at that little pocket there. You know what you're supposed to do? This actually is to put your screwdriver bit into, and you can store a screwdriver bit in this part too. I don't know if I was thinking, did the first one come with a screwdriver bit? Like, I was looking a little bit closer at this. So you can see wrench. I don't know if you can see that. I can barely see it. I think you can see them having, oh yeah, on the art, they have the screwdriver bit in there. Oh, and look, they're storing other bits in the side compartments. I'm going to have to get out some screwdrivers, and we'll have to experimotor with that later, some other day. I didn't even notice. I haven't even gone into great detail with it. And then just the shape of this car. Do I have that other one out? No. There's another, like, I don't know if it's some kind of like Google photograph camera trucker. I don't even know what it is, but it looks kind of like this, and it was all translucent and stuff, and I had to buy that too. That's in a different box though that we don't have here. We got all this. Okay, so that's enough on that. I'm just sorry. I just love this one so much. I like the red and the yellow and the blue popping together, and this. The deco on the chrome, it looks retro-y, in a 50s retro-y way. I love it. I love that. Yeah, it's gonna be fun to. I gotta try some bits with that. Let's put that out of the way. Let's just clean that mess up. What's coming up next? Okay, I can do it like this. Just pull these boxes as they come out. This guy. These guys always flip upside down, so I love those. They are so cool. This one would be the most perfect quintessential Mattel one. It came in red. I believe it was the first one that they put out, and then it looks like the Jetsons. It's the vibe that I love so much. Futuristic, modern 60s, and I love it so much. Yeah. It looks like the future, but it's the past. Something else. I was listening to something who was talking about that exact thing, but it's my jam. I can't. I love it so much. And yeah, that's the other color. Look at how good that yellow looks with the blue. And then they put out the one that I like the least is this green one. It's too bad that I got a little scuff on this one, but I remember it's the way that it came, and all of them were a little janged up like that, but I guess it doesn't matter that much. They do smash around in here because they're top heavy. They got plastic bottoms and metal tops, so they're kind of dangerous. But then that came out in green with the red. I do like red and green together. This is the only one that had the blue. It has chrome interior, I believe. It's the only one that had the tinted windshield. But where's the new one? Oh, let me choose the one with the least best card. That corner looks bent up. Let's open up this guy. So it's the 80th anniversary. Now, okay, I'm stopping myself from buying all of the products. They've made all of these 80th anniversary products from all of their top toy lines, and they're pretty inexpensive. Like in Canada, they're like $15 each, I'd say, for the most part. Like there's a Polly Pocket set, there's an Uno set, there's an 8-ball, there's a Barbie, there's and they all have this red background. This card is also supposed to come with a special red background. I guess I don't know how they're releasing it differently, but I'm not going to buy all of the stuff. I am going to buy the Fisher-Price phone if it ever comes to Canada. I do see it on Amazon's website for the US, but Canada does not have. I don't think you can buy it yet, though. I think it's just there. Amazon Canada does not have the anniversary telephone. And then speaking of telephone, oh, that's so funny. Because that's what I went looking for. I went looking for the Hot Wheels Fisher-Price telephone. So they're also making one of these cars this year, and we haven't gotten that case yet. So I thought that people were stealing it because some of these cars are in that same case, but I don't think we've reached that yet. And I'm buying 10 of them if I find them. I'm just going to keep buying them because it's going to be one of my favorite cars of all time. It's the same telephone that I've chosen out of all of the Mattel properties. If I can't have them all and have all those boxes, and I would keep them mint, and I would put them on a shelf on a display, and I would look at them and I would appreciate them, and I'd say, look what Mattel made throughout the years, and look at these red representations of them. But I'm not going to do it because these are bad financial times, and I've got to be careful, and I also have to get rid of all my toys. I need space and I need money. So this might be the only 80th anniversary thing I get. That's not true. I did get, well, I'll definitely, well, there's a Masters of the Universe set too, but it's not done in the same style. It's just a commemorative. They've got expensive commemorative stuff, and they've got Playline commemorative. It's really confusing. This would be an example of the Playline commemorative stuff. That's easy. Look, it says 1945. That's when Mattel was established. 80 years of Mattel, and I like this a lot more than I thought I would. It's all metallic-y red, so it is very special. It does look like an anniversary car. I like the added deco on the back, and I believe that this is colored a little darker where it was chrome before. And then I don't mind that simple deco. And what was did I see race stripe? No, but it looks pretty good like that. Even though if I had to choose which one I like better, I would say this one because it just looks more retro-y. But if I was going to choose one to drive, I would choose this one because it's not as flashy. So cool. All right, so that's added to the collection. And then honorable mention, this one was everywhere. It's coming out in a different color. I think it's green as well. I think every new car that's coming out is green, but they put these two out initially, then they just did a single release of this one, and this one is coming out in 2 extra decos, so I will be excited to get the other deco of that one this year. So that's exciting. Let's put that away and let's move on to, I guess this is a good spot. A good spot to the spot that we're in. Did I talk about the donut cars? I'll talk about those first. The donut cars are freaking me out. I keep bringing these out and talking about them because they have re-released this one, like just on a plain card, and this came out like 5 years ago or something. I don't know what's going on with that. And then this one, I think I have it right. I think this one is out on one of these cards that have the Let's Race logo on it, and then they have this one that came out in a set with a giant truck, and I think normally they would redeco them, so I don't have to feel bad about not buying them again. But I buy every donut car that they make, but if it's the exact same one with the exact same deco, which I've never seen them do before, I'm super confused about that one. All right, but now we have this one, and it looks like this collection is this is a collection that can be split up eventually because I've got the most normal cars. I've got all of the GP trucks that I can't stop myself from getting. So these are plain cars, but they're like, if I had to ride around in a vehicle, if I had my license and can drive and had money for a car, I'd be driving something like this. But look, we've got a place to put in. We've got a place to put in this, I guess, because again, this is a normal car, a normal retro car. So it's going to be going. It might as well go into this normal car, but also mixed in with this is the Flippin cars. The Flippin Fast. So we got the 4th deco of the Flippin Fast. This was the one, well, we'll see. The deco will be the same, the colors will just be varied. So let's open this one. It's an Experimotor. It has a special feature, which is an important thing for me when I choose a car. But it drives on both sides, and it's got this helmet that flips around when you ride it. So let's get it out of this card and then check it out. And then let's pull this one out so that you can see. The yellow one is from today. It says number 8 on it. Flipping fast, and you can see that the helmet twists when you put this on the race car, and it's got a top and a bottom. Because the wheels are so big, it can ride on either side, and also the helmet twirls and spins when it rides on the tracks. I think so. Let's see if we can test that. I don't see the head spinning. Maybe it, no. I don't know how that feature is supposed to work exactly. But maybe the track gets it. Maybe the track curves up and hits it or something. So what does it say here? It just shows the finger spinning it. I mean, it's not that it's not fun to do. I'm just spinning the back wheel here and spinning the little helmet head down inside. I'm showing you the old one. We got the old one. So they did it in orange, and they reversed the colors. So we got yellow and black on that side, and then we've got orange and gray on this side. And you can see that it's the same deco, just in variant colors, and I kind of love that. That also brings me back to my Masters of the Universe collection. They did that all the time. I've got a deco mishap here, though. That's a sad thing. Hopefully it wasn't obvious to me, and then, you know what, I don't mind so much. And then I don't know what to say about this. This was the first. These are called block cars, long block and something else block. And I like this one because of the wood grain, but they have put these. This was just, it was just this year, and they've been pumping these out, and I do like them, but I guess I don't love it. So this is kind of a regret. I can't keep up now with how many of these that they put out, even though I do kind of like this car. So I guess I'll keep it in there, but it might have to go one day. It might spark joy just knowing that there's so many different other ones that are like it out there, and they're really cool too. They get like retro taxi stuff on them, but I don't know. Okay, and then here we go. Oh no, there's still a lot more that I haven't opened. This Honda Motocompo, which I think is so cool. The first time that I saw these, I saw like a 1/6 scale version of this. It's a Honda, and I think what it does is that everything folds up into this tight little box. I saw like some action figures online that from Japanese toys that made like smaller versions of these, but I think it does fold up into a suitcase. I don't know that much about it, and I don't buy the motorcycles very often, if I've ever bought one, but this one is just so cool and so cute and simple. I mean, it's got my favorite color, red, and then the black, and look how they did the light. It just feels really good too. It's a nice heavy metal car. Just the outer casing is plastic. The seat looks cool. I mean, the scale's all off and stuff, but yeah, it's spacey looking, so I do love this. Oh, this would look really great in white. Yeah, I wonder if it is coming out in other decos, but this is great. Something that the Tesla Dune Buggy, or whatever, the small Tesla ATV, that, I don't know if it's a fantasy car or not, but I think I probably have to get that one. Have I opened it, the Tesla? Yeah, I have them in my black and white box. I put chrome in black and white. But I guess I can put that one in there for now because I don't know what to do with it. And let's open up this. I haven't opened my emergency vehicles yet. I guess I'm going to open up this one. Oh yeah, the card's messed up. Maybe it was from an older. It was the only one there. Maybe this is from an older case, and that's why I'm confused. But it was like I don't know. It's a beautiful old car. Maybe I talked myself out of getting it. Look at the deco on it. It looks so retro, so nice. I'm not going to look at it too much because it looks like a regular car. But oh yeah, it's expensive. What a great color it is. Golden. And then the tires are really nice too. So I guess I can throw that in there. And actually, look, maybe I'll switch this up here. It does look kind of nice with the block car. So yeah, that's what's going on in that direction. Let me put that up there. Hopefully nothing falls. And I forgot that I had all these other things to open because I don't have a place to put them. So I got to do some rearranging and juggling of my collector cars. Can I clean up a little bit here? All right. This one I have to return. Get my $2 back. That's how much they are in Canada. And Walmart has caught up to the dollar store. So now, however, Matchbox are $2 at the dollar store, and they are a little cheaper. I think they're $1.69 in Canada, unless the price has gone up even more at the Walmarts, where you're always going to get the best deal. And then at grocery stores and stuff, I think that they've even gone up to $2.25 or something. No, I think at the Loblaws grocery stores, at the No Frills and stuff, I think No Frills is closest to me, so that's the one where I buy them. I think they're $2. So probably they're around $2 exactly everywhere right now in Canada, which I guess is still okay. Once they get over $2, I'm gonna have to stop this for good. It was fun when they were just $1. Okay, let's open up this because it is crazy. So does it have a special feature? No. This is a great Foodie series. So some years I do buy the complete Foodie series and then I regret it later. It's kind of the series that taught me to pick and choose, and you don't have to buy the full collection. But this Foodie series, there's some really good ones. And I guess there are some hits and misses, but there's a treasure hunt in the Foodie series. And then I did get the taco car, but I showed it in the last video, I believe, but I did not open it because I don't know if to open it yet. But the amount of translucent on this, the amount of detail that's inside the translucent, like the way that this is put together, where they layer these so well. Like sometimes what happens is when they snap these all together in layers, they make sure that they cut out places where like you can see, like if it has a chrome bottom, they cut out a place where you can see the chrome inside. That hasn't happened here, but they did layer the red, the green on top of the red. So then they made the driver red inside, but then they layered the clear bottle on top with the Hot Wheels swoosh on the back, and then just the bottle bottom of that. Like that's such an old-fashioned feel to me, so I love that. And the cap, I do kind of love cans and jugs, and I don't know why, and it's really hard sometimes after I eat like some applesauce to throw out the jar because I love the design of the bottle so much, and I feel that way about cans too. They look like barrels, and they're just chrome, and they're just solid pieces of metal, and this is kind of how I feel about this car. And you can see that the deco on it is kind of funny too. He's got fire coming out of his eyes and his mouth because he's had this intense sorrow grande. Oh no, it just says, I don't know what it says. I don't speak Spanish. I don't even know if that is, what does that say? It says Zaro brand. I don't know. And it's a cool looking car, and it's got the metal bottom, so I guess I bet you this races very well too. Yeah, I like this. I'm very surprised that I like this, but it's just hunky and chunky enough. Let's look at these cars that have no home. I'm gonna have to spend some time. I would like to make a video like that where I organize the cars, but it just doesn't work out. I need to concentrate, but I can show you afterwards how I've organized the cars. maybe that's what we'll do. So now I'm opening up this one, which is this the new one? This is the oldest one. So again, this one came in white, and it's called the Rapid Pulse. So I don't know exactly what this is. It's an emergency vehicle. It's a street patrol thing to save people from having cardiac arrest. I have no idea. I just love this giant window in it, and the fact that you can see that there's so much going on inside. I think it's like a modern ambulance would be my guess. It's got all of the gear to save people's lives inside. And it's just a big, chunky, blocky, translucent car. Is that a driver inside? Or does that? I don't know if that's it. I don't know if that's supposed to be a driver, or it's supposed to be an extra tank of some sort. It's a really cool van. The white one looks way better than the red one too. But these two, the two new ones, I mean, I don't remember what color they tinted the windshield. Okay, that was just a fleck of paint on it that came off. So this one with the light trans blue window, that looks so good. So I will be looking out for the other deco of it. Oh, it says EMT, so I guess that's my answer. That's the word that I was searching for. One's emergency rapid pulse. This one says EMT Han. Does it say man or Han? And this is number 2. Maybe because it's the second release. I think sometimes they do that. I noticed that with the Wagons. Let's see if the third one says 3 on it. I think. Yeah, it does do that. The first release of it, the second release of it, the third release of it. I think that's what they do. I think that's what that 2 is for. And I am looking forward to getting the other deco of this, and I gotta find the white one. I'll be looking at all the dollar stores. Oh, they changed up the tires, so you can see how different it looks with the different tires. I like the classicness of those ones, but these ones are fun and rugged and make it look like crazy, which I guess is why I like this one. The wheels look bigger on this one, but this one looks more realistic, which these wheels are probably what pushed me over the edge and made me have to buy this. And then I had to go back, of course, and get the other one. I'm missing 2 from my collection, and can't stop thinking of that. But I don't have to buy all of the rescue vehicles, unlike these ones. Let's just take a look at these ones. I know that one of these is bad deco. There's a little smudge in there, and I was gonna rebuy it, but I can accept it. It's fine. It's a battle scar, I can call it, even though it just was made that way. But that's another example of a rescue car that's all translucent, and I love it. And then while we're opening this case, this is one of my favorite cars. They haven't made one of these in a while, but it reminds me very much of the one that flips over, which is why I like the one that flips over. But they always make this one in translucent colors, which is weird. And I got 4 of them. I'm not sure if I have the full collection of those or not. I think that might be an older model. Anyway, we've opened lots of cars today. I don't know if I missed any. Just these 2 double ones that I had to get for specialty, and this one that I have to return or exchange for something else. There's so many good cars this year. I don't know if it's because I couldn't find any. There was some kind of getting back from the pandemic thing going on last year, and that we didn't get any cases of cars. And this year we're getting more, or I'm going to the store more, something like that. But I had fun today putting these away. I do have some organizing to do, and I guess that'll be shown in an update video for sure. The heat, all of the water has dried off of me, and I'm getting really hot now. I'm going to go do some yard work and jump in the pool now. I will see you again real soon. I'll have to upload this outside.